well, hi, welcome to row 26.
Yes.
Our 1-year PODIVERSARY, a little late. So we're like a real couple.
We are.
Because
we forgot what the date was, and we didn't do anything to celebrate.
We didn't do anything to celebrate. So we're going to cheers.
Yes. We thought about having a beer or wine, but then Michelle was worried she'd fall asleep, so we thought we better not do that.
I would totally fall asleep because before Leslie got here, I was yawning like every 5 seconds, and I couldn't stop myself. And so Leslie told me, if you feel a yawn coming on, just breathe deep.
Yes,
so
I think that works.
When you see me going, it's not because I'm mad.
Or if she does close her eyes for any length of time or anything like that, I will hit her or do something.
Oh, right there, huh?
Yeah.
Hit. Right there. Whatever it takes.
Is there a better place to hit you where it'll be more effective, or is
I think that'll work.
A boob hit
I do think
good?
that will work. That should do it.
Hopefully we won't have to do that, but hey.
No, not. But it's warm up here.
It is, and it's in the evening.
In the evening, so we're already worn out and tired.
I know. I told Michelle, I said I'm not used to. This is our first time ever recording in the evening, I think, and I watched Everett today and stuff, and it's just. By this time of evening, even though it's not even evening, it's 6:45 or so.
That's evening.
I'm usually clocked out for the evening.
Totally.
Maybe in my PJs.
My bra's usually off by now.
Yeah, she put the bra back on just for you guys.
Because I did. I mean, I'm sorry, too much information, but I was fully dressed earlier, did some stuff, and then I came home and I was like, oh God, I still have to stay awake and
keep the bra
keep moving and so I took it off. I took a break from it for a while.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're a nuisance, let's be
honest.
honest.
They are. I know. But you could have worn your pajamas on the podcast. I'm sure.
Could. I mean, because this looks so much different.
It is. So
she
fancy.
Really dressed up for us for the occasion.
Well, it is our PODIVERSARY,
right?
So
I know.
And I dressed down.
We're both in t-shirts. We're at that point in our relationship. Yeah. We no longer have to.
1 year, we're not even impressing each other anymore.
No, we weren't really a year ago either.
That was a long time ago when you were stalking me. That was years ago.
Oh,
when
years
when
ago.
you first tried to.
And I did dress better back then for a while. Maybe not at that point either.
I don't know.
I don't
you
remember.
always dress nice. You always look nice. You never don't look nice.
Okay, on that note, I'll just go ahead and put this because you guys will never see it. But it is funny how low I've dropped my standards to what I will go out like. Like when
funny.
I get up and I say I have to take Rebecca to driver's ed in the morning.
Right.
That's one thing I've had to do, during the summer.
Yeah.
I have like this combination of like nightgown, slip-on like pant type things.
Nice.
Like my boots or slip-on sandals.
Yeah.
Always the sunglasses.
Of course.
And it's like if anyone saw me. What a combination I have going. And I go out like that. And
that's funny.
Yeah. There was a time where I never, ever would have done that.
So I'm not to that point yet. I wish I was.
No, you
I'm
don't.
looking forward to this.
You don't wish you were there.
The worst I got was last year taking the girls to school. I'd wear my slippers in the car. I would just put on my slippers and take them, but I was fully dressed. And
my hair is all, I'm just thank God for tinted windows.
I love it. Yeah, that's awesome. Maybe if I had tinted windows.
I need them tinted more.
Blacked out.
Totally blacked out. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, well.
Yeah, whatever. As long as you have clothes on, I think that's the most important
I've pretty
thing.
much stuck with that.
That's good.
Pretty much.
The day you start going out naked, then we'll,
you'll know
worry.
there's something seriously wrong.
Right.
Seriously wrong. Not just kind of wrong.
Right.
We'll have crossed that line
off
over
with Michelle today. I don't think your girls will get in the car with you.
Oh, no, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
And, I've got leather, and that's
good. At least you have leather.
Well, that's true. You could sanitize it better, but I wouldn't want to sit on leather naked.
No. Just so you guys know that.
You're up to date
in case
now.
You're wondering. Leather
pretty much
and bare
know
buns.
all there is to know about me now.
So you're not going to wear any leather chaps or anything? You're not going to be doing that?
Well, leather chaps, your butt's bare.
That's true.
So, I mean, from what I've heard.
Yes.
Mild bare.
Just hanging in the closet.
Yes. They don't fit me anymore. Like everything else in my closet.
Oh, my gosh.
So, here we are, row 26, a year later.
Yep.
And we're sorry we're late. Yeah, we were going to record when I got back from the beach, but the beach trip sucked because I got sick.
Yeah.
I think it was still just a continuation, partly of the sickness that I'd had before going.
Yeah.
And Your eyes are all watery.
I know, because you make me laugh.
I'm sorry.
And my nose is going to start running. I'm going to be leaking everywhere.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Really? Because when I do that, it's like...
Well, if you make
Speaking
me
of...
laugh too hard. Bladder control
Had the
isn't what it
three
used
P's
to
going
be.
on at the coast this weekend. I was peeing, puking, and pooping all at once.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Are you sure you didn't get food poisoning?
No, it was
Okay.
definitely not. I know exactly what it was.
I spew
No.
and poo.
Yeah,
and I
no,
got
it
food
was.
poisoning.
No, I know what it was. It was just an
Yes.
infection. And the one good thing that we did while at the coast, so the girls did that glass blowing thing in Lincoln
cool.
City.
Oh, neat.
So I'll maybe I'll put a picture of the place or something. But both the girls did this thing where they make they do this glass. There was this fluted bowl that I thought would be such a nice yarn bowl. And Michael said, "Why don't you do it? You know, go ahead. I bet they could fit you in."
Yeah.
I was like, "No, let's," because it's kind of spendy.
Yeah.
I said, "Let's just have them be their expense, and I'll do it some other time."
Yeah.
I'm glad, because every time I would have looked at that bowl, I would have remembered this infection and how I spent the weekend.
Yeah,
So,
that stinks.
but yeah, it was really, really cool. And I think
neat.
if I ever do go to do it, I'm going to take one of my favorite skeins of yarn and say, these are the colors I want, because you pick your colors to go into this, whatever.
Yeah.
Renata did a heart paperweight kind of thing, and Rebecca just did a round
like a
one.
ball, like
yeah,
a
like
sphere
a
or
paperweight sphere.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
exactly.
okay.
And
Neat.
and they
really
pick their
cool.
colors. But if it was me, it would be like, oh, I like that, and I'd have like every color. And
now, is it something that you can do like the same day, or do you have to
no,
come back the
you
next
have to come
day?
back the next day,
So you have
or
to like stay.
they'll ship it to you.
Oh, okay, nice.
For an added,
I'm sure
whatever.
glass.
So,
that would be expensive. Yeah,
because it is kind of heavy.
I'm sure. Yeah,
But,
and fragile.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's cool.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they did that.
Neat.
And then, fortunately, where we stay at the coast is a beach house that we go to often, and so I at least kind of felt at home there.
Yeah,
that's
good.
Versus if we'd been in a hotel or something.
Oh yeah, you would have been home the same day. Yeah.
So anyway, moving on.
Glad you're better.
Thank you.
Yes.
So everyone's speaking of the beach, the It Takes a Village giveaway. We won't make you wait because I found it interesting. Some of the answers I couldn't interpret whether they were a yes or a no, because they were kind of like not really saying yes or no.
Did you tell our people what you decided?
I haven't yet.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, I think I did say something. No, I think I said I made the decision. Whatever, you know what I decided.
This is a huge glass.
It's just water.
I know, but it just
it's
seems huge on the
carbonated.
screen.
And if you belch in the middle of this,
I don't belch at all. I never belch.
Really?
So it would be weird if I did belch.
That would
I can't
be really
even make
cool.
myself belch.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it would come out naturally, but I can't make myself like burp. So.
What do you mean it'll come out naturally?
Like if I just accidentally burped, but I can't make myself burp.
Right, I'm not saying
But
I
I
want
won't
you to
burp.
do it on purpose. I'm just saying that if it happened, that would be funny.
But it won't.
Okay.
I don't burp. I don't know.
I'm not a big burper
It comes out
either.
the other end. It doesn't come out.
So you're
going to
sit here and fart? Great. Feel like having my husband up here with me.
I think I'm cuter than your husband.
Oh,
though.
yeah. Well, I mean, if I I mean,
it is our PODIVERSARY.
So, yeah, right.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
We've been away from each other too long.
It has been, since we did this last
I
night.
know. I don't think we've hung out.
I don't. No, I saw you briefly. Or maybe not. I don't even know. Don't know.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yes. Okay. So the no's versus yeses, and this was interesting too. 56 to 23.
Oh,
so it's like
interesting.
twice
You
as many
counted.
people.
Okay.
I did. I went through because I just thought it would be interesting.
Nice.
So between the Ravelry and the YouTube comments, so more. So and now for me to tell you guys what I decided.
Just proves she doesn't listen to
2 to
anything
1.
you say.
2 to 1 are going to think I'm a bad mom.
No.
But overwhelmingly, what a lot of people were saying was, go with your gut.
Yeah.
Go with your gut.
Yep.
And the funny thing about that was that my gut was telling me that I should let her go.
Yeah.
And it's my head then that gets in the way.
Right. The logic and the
Well, it's not
reason
even, it's the fear.
Yeah,
the
fear,
anxiety.
fear,
And,
right.
I have serious anxiety issues.
Yeah.
And,
especially when it comes to your kids.
yeah, totally. I was fine till I had them.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Their fault.
But anyway, so we did let her go. She was fine. It was just her and one friend. They didn't stay overnight. It was just a day thing. She did good with letting me know.
Oh, I was with you because you and I were at that store doing some shopping, and we were waiting for Renata to let us know that she made it safely.
Exactly.
That's what it was. We did hang out.
We did.
Yes. Just making sure our friendships.
That's right. Haven't seen her. So we only see each other when we podcast.
That's right.
But anyway, so the input was great. Thank you guys. And the winner of that.
Was it a yes or a no winner?
It was a yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, good.
It was.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
What are the odds?
I know.
2-1 that it wasn't going to be.
Right.
The winner was number 30, Dragon Santar, I don't know, Nikita. Yes. And so contact me with a message, and we'll get that cute bag from Willoughby's Way, whatever, sorry, Callie, sorry, Willoughby's Way, I think, and I don't understand that name. And I understand Throws Tyler, her Instagram name, because she explained it to me. Right. Because I always thought it was Throws Tyler. Right. I'm like, why does she throw Tyler? You know, like, what's wrong with her? Who is Tyler? Yeah, who's Tyler? What did he do? But it's a Doctor Who play. So, play on a Doctor Who name. So, anyhow, yeah, you're getting that cute bag. It's adorable. It is. I have it here. I have it next to me. Kind of wanted to keep it, but, you know. I know. Leslie really liked it. It was very cute and sweet. Here it is again, colors. Just so you can see what you're not going to get to. Yeah. And then the whip cozy in it. So cute. Yep, really cute. Very cute. Yep, send me a message. We'll get that off to you. And thank you all for your input. Yeah. We appreciate it. Yes. I really appreciate it. My husband was laughing about the whole thing, which is good. I thought he was going to be mad at me, but did you tell Renata? I don't know if I have or not. That'd be funny. Actually, I'd be curious what she would think. Yeah. But I did want to share one person who answered was my favorite answer. And so I want to gift you a pattern. Oh, nice. And I was going to gift you a certain pattern, but then I realized that you... Hitchhiker or something like that? It was post number 7, Susan MMCK. But when I looked at your Ravelry stuff, Susan, it looks like you might be a crocheter, and so I didn't want to... The pattern that I was going to give you was one written by Callie, who donated the bag. Yeah. But it's for a knitted hat, and so I didn't want to commit you to something that you're not going to use. Right. But her post, I think everyone would enjoy. It was fun reading them all. It was fun. So I'm not there yet. I mean, I don't know what I would do. So it's good to hear what you did. Yeah. My kid hasn't asked me for that yet. Although she did ask to go hiking at the gorge this Friday with a group of friends. And I was like, I don't know. Renata's done that lots of times. Yeah. That one time that she told us she was somewhere else and she went there. That's right. Yes, but that was all a misunderstanding. That's right. On your part. Right. Of course on our part. Anyway, she wrote, yes, I think I might have done once or twice, because the question was, do you let your child do things that may result in their death? Kind of joking, but yeah. She said, yes, I think I might have once or twice. It goes like this. I am old enough to drink. It's only 18 in the UK. I have got a boyfriend, and I am old enough to engage in extracurricular activities. I am going traveling around the world with said boyfriend. Backpacking. I have passed my driving test. I've bought a car. I am combining all the above on a night out with friends and won't get back till all hours. I'm buying a house. I'm having a child. I'm getting married abroad. It's costing thousands. I'm having another child. I'm buying my second home. My husband and I are having a rocky patch. And so it goes on and on. Whatever their age, it never gets that much easier. And the worry, I can't begin to tell you. And I just loved that, because that is what we all face as parents. It doesn't matter what age, what stage, what the deal is. They're always at risk. Yeah, we're always going to worry. We're always going to worry. Yep. Totally. So, yeah. So you get a pattern. So what should we do? Don't procreate. If you haven't done it yet, too late for us, but stick with the cats and dogs. Just kidding. Love the kids. That's right. That's the problem. You know, if you didn't like them that much, it wouldn't matter. Totally. You know, if it was just like, you know, some stuffed animal that you're like, okay, I like it, but if it got torn up, whatever. Yeah. I'll replace it. But yeah, it's care about. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. So, PODIVERSARY. We have gifts. Should we do that?
Sure.
Because we don't, I mean, we're
Sure.
just, and I think, so we'll show you the gifts, and I think that we'll open a thread for each different gift, so that if it's something that you don't like, don't enter for it. You can double dip, you can enter in all of them, but if you win multiples, you're only getting one.
Right.
I think that's fair. So,
That's true.
Darlene from Awesome Bags by Granny
Love her.
is donating a large bag to the cause. Thank you,
sweet.
Darlene.
Yes, thank you.
And Susan from With Pointed Sticks has gorgeous yarn, and she is donating a skein of the winner's choosing.
Nice.
And so you'll follow the link and go check out her yarn. I don't have any right now. She's dyeing a skein for me for a knit along that I'm going to talk about.
Nice.
The bag from Carrie, the bag that Carrie from So What Now donated to us a while back.
Oh, cute.
That we put aside.
Very sweet.
And I thought I would throw in this skein of yarn that I bought at Off several years ago. It's by Monarch. It's self-striping. Nice. And I just thought it kind of went with the bag.
Totally. Yeah, very cute.
And Carrie's bag is so cute because it's got these great pockets in it. I should have been dissecting this before now so that I could copy it, but
I'm sure she would teach you.
I'm sure she probably would.
She's an excellent, professional.
Right, she does the whole
not
quilt
seamstress.
thing.
What do you call it?
I think you do call it
a seamstress.
Well, seamstress is someone who sews, but she's a quilter.
And
but she sews.
Artist, and she's amazing. So
she is.
Yeah.
So, bag.
Very cool.
And the yarn.
Yeah.
And we have this little Harry Potter
cute
Hufflepuff bag by
do you want me to read it, my dear?
I know, I had them on.
One Sock Wonder Bags.
Okay.
So One Shop Wonders .etsy.com is the Etsy shop.
Okay.
That's really cute.
Yeah, and then I don't get the inside.
Oh.
Was that their no, I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is? Oh, it's the same thing as on the outside, so it's some sort of Hufflepuff thing.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know. I don't know what that is. That's
someone will tell us.
Yes.
Anyway, and then it's got yarn in the Hufflepuff colors by Fuzzy
Knitness. So fuzzyknitness.etsy.com. Handmade custom knitting.
And I don't know if this is by the same. This was a kit that I bought a while ago, but I don't do yellow and black.
Yeah.
And then it has a little tin with every flavor beans, stitch markers.
Oh, cute.
So that will be a choice, an option.
Very fun.
For the Harry Potter fans out there.
Yes. Who isn't a Harry Potter fan?
I know.
I'm sure there's somebody.
There are some. Yes. I live with 3 that aren't really big Harry Potter fans.
They used to be, didn't they?
Yeah, the girls used to be.
Yeah, okay.
But probably not as much as I ever was.
They've matured.
Right. Because to admit... Okay, I gotta ask you.
Yeah.
Do you know about this Pokemon thing?
I've heard about it.
Do you guys know about this Pokemon thing?
I'm sure everyone knows about it.
Well, I just found out about it
so do you want
yesterday.
to do it?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, okay.
No, I just was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, what do you do? You go throughout
this
town
thing,
and find things?
You go around.
Isn't it like geocaching in a sense?
But with nothing real.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's like just this thing on your phone and you get these, I don't even know. Renata was trying to explain it to me. The gal that does my brows, she had heard of it because she said that they were talking about it on the radio.
Oh, everyone's talking about it. It's all over Facebook. It's everywhere.
See, I've been off Facebook for a while, especially.
Congratulations.
Well, okay, here's the truth of the matter.
Politics.
The politics, and with the recent events with the Dallas shooting, if I see someone post something that does not support the law enforcement, I will unfriend you, I will unfollow you, and I won't like you anymore. Yeah. And that's probably wrong of me. Right. Because we're all allowed to have that's my
personal.
family.
Yeah, totally.
And I don't want to know that about you.
Right.
So
right.
And you might not want to know that about me.
Right.
We try to keep stuff like that off of our podcast because we just want to have fun, but
Right.
Yeah, exactly. There's some things I can't get past, so I've just been off, and so I've missed out on Pokemon.
Well, you really haven't missed out. You're okay.
It's just so
life
funny.
Goes on.
Renata was telling me, "Did you see that group of people out by the park?"
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
it's crazy.
No.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they were all
looking for Pokemon. Yeah, that's weird.
What a trip.
It's weird.
I think it's a bizarre thing. So, they're too mature for Harry Potter now.
They are, but boy, that Pokemon
on the
imaginary
phone. Imaginary,
thing.
that's just it.
Yeah, that's weird.
So anyway, there's that.
Watch, by next podcast we'll be doing it.
Right.
We'll stop podcasting because we're chasing
We're Team Red. I mean, there's teams.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's like Team Red, Team Blue.
I can't even pronounce the Pokemon characters. On Facebook it named one. I was like, how do you even pronounce that word? And you know how we are with pronouncing things. I don't think we'd find anything.
No, I don't think so. But it's kind of complicated. It's
Is it?
Well, I mean, I guess for me, I don't know. There's all these rules. And they have a gym and people attack it. And
oh my gosh.
I don't know. There's
Sounds
just a lot going on. There's a lot going on for something that doesn't really exist.
Right.
Meanwhile
in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Cops are being shot.
Yeah.
It's like, more serious
if that
matters.
brings you guys happiness.
I know.
Whatever.
Gives you a couple minutes of, I don't know, getting away from reality.
Are you okay with donating this bag now to this?
Yes, it's very cute.
And it matches this yarn. I just thought,
nice.
well, I have to pair
you were
those
good.
up, right?
You were good, yeah.
What?
You just have another hair
No,
on
I
your
need
face.
to
There
start
you go.
pulling my hair out
no,
again.
I won't pull it. Just moving it out.
My hair's a different color.
I like it.
Since we podcast.
I like it. I chopped all mine off.
Yours looks really good.
Yeah.
I need her to cut more of mine off. I've noticed lately it just feels like
longer. It seems like you're going a little bit longer.
Yeah, and I didn't want to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that wasn't my goal.
Okay.
Really. It takes too long to dry.
Totally.
I dry my hair, then I have to stand in front of the air conditioner.
Oh, yeah. Who's got time for that, you know?
Who wants to sweat right after showering?
No. Exactly. Or sweat at all.
Right,
I don't
exactly.
like sweating at all, period.
So the cute little bag. And then the yarn from Mosaic Moon, which is an Oregon dyer.
Very cool.
And then one other, well, this one will have two winners because Mara Catherine Bryner, yes, she is the one who wrote the Rose City Roller sock pattern.
Oh, neat.
And then she wrote the Jelly Roll sock pattern, which was released maybe a month ago now.
Yes,
I immediately bought it because I loved it, and I meant to talk about it on a previous episode and forgot. Well, I contacted her, and she is willing to donate to two winners to choose either the Jelly Roll sock pattern, the Saturday Matinee sock pattern, or a new one that's going to be released the end of this month.
A sock pattern?
A new sock pattern, and that'll work out. We won't be choosing before then anyway.
Right.
So
neat.
So
very cool.
So those will be some prizes that you guys can go.
Lots of prizes.
Well, it's our PODIVERSARY.
Yes.
Big news. Big event. So big that we didn't do anything. You know who did though? Melissa.
Spicy homemaker?
No.
Different Melissa?
Different Melissa. Knitty by Nature.
Yes. What did she do? Because I'm wondering if I heard about this. I might have heard
you were tagged. She on Instagram, she made that cute little happy PODIVERSARY thing to us.
Did I see it?
You did, but you've forgotten. Wow. She just doesn't get us.
I don't.
I'll show you later. Just pretend. Can't you just pretend?
That was really nice.
Yes, that was so sweet. Well, at least you know we're genuine.
Exactly. No fakeness here.
Right. That's why we always look confused.
In one ear and out the other.
Was I there for that? Yeah. You say that a lot, though.
I know I do. It's scary.
Yeah.
My memory is not good. I need to work my memory.
Yeah, do crossword puzzles. Do you like crossword puzzles?
No.
Take one.
I don't have time for it.
I know, that's true.
I don't have time for it.
That's true.
No, I read so many messages and I forget. And Instagram, too, it's hard to see everyone's posts. I don't see them
when
all.
You follow tons of people.
Yeah, I don't see them all the time.
I know. I try to keep who I follow down a little bit because, it's not that I don't want to follow everyone, but you want to be able to follow who you follow.
And see, exactly. Yeah. The other day I was thinking about somebody and I was like, I haven't seen anything from them in ages, and I searched for them and they had tons of posts and I was like, where have they been? How did this happen? But it's just, if I don't scroll through all of them. Yeah. So.
I know, and it really backs up if you don't do it a few times a day.
It does, yes. Yeah. That's very addicting. And
it is. It's
time consuming.
Totally.
Yeah. It's not good. So try to check yours every day. So
I check yours.
Thanks. Thanks.
So I want to talk about that knit along real quick. That is Callie. It is her pattern's called Oceana, probably Oceana.
Sounds right.
It's a pretty hat. I bought the pattern. 100% of the proceeds are going to the Oceana organization, which is committed to protecting the world's oceans.
Nice.
And ironically, when I was at the coast, I started watching Netflix. This it's a documentary called Mission Blue. Have you watched that?
No, it's funny that you mentioned documentaries because I just watched 2 documentaries in the last couple days on Netflix, but not that one.
Well, this one is about Sylvia Earle, and she kind of pioneered. She definitely the first woman and one of the first people that did a lot of the deep sea diving.
Oh, neat.
And gosh, it was just fascinating.
That's cool.
You know, she's still alive. She's like 90 now or something, 80 something.
Still diving?
I think, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. She's quite a trooper. It was Mission Blue, so that was really interesting. I really enjoyed it. I love 2 things a lot, the ocean and space. And so, you know, we know more about space than we do the ocean.
Right.
More money's been spent on space than the ocean, and I'm not going to get on a soapbox, just watch the things. But anyway, this knit along, the Oceana hat, and that's who I ordered yarn from with pointed sticks in her sea glass color, right? See a theme?
Yes.
And I want to get it done in order to wear it on my Alaskan cruise.
Nice.
Right? See how it's all coming together?
Wow.
This knit along is going through the end of August.
Okay.
And there'll be links and stuff in our show notes that'll get you to the right place. But anyway, it's a really cute hat.
Neat.
And
I'll have to look at it.
Yeah.
I've heard about it. I think somebody posted something on Facebook about that knit along.
On Facebook?
Not
or
Facebook, Instagram.
Well,
Instagram.
I did.
Maybe that's where I saw it. Yes. That would make sense.
It all comes together so beautifully.
All comes full circle. I get it eventually. That's where I read about it because I was like, Oceana, that sounds familiar. Yes, I remember reading something about that.
Something about that. So you can visit her post about it, but you can tag it. I had the tags written down. I don't know where they went. No, there's all sorts of hashtags. Hashtag Oceana.
Did you say hashtag?
Did I?
Yes. Hashtag. Hashtag.
I don't know. Let's just be done.
Getting late.
Let's be done talking about that for now. I'm making it worse.
And she is drinking water.
I am, and I want to drink more water because I'm really thirsty.
You should. You need to drink lots of water.
Oh.
Get your sickness out of your body.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Flush it out. We
Flush
should get
it
you some kombucha.
No thanks. I don't want anything called kombucha.
Kombucha.
Kombucha?
Yeah, kombucha.
I definitely don't want it.
If you can't pronounce it, it ain't going in your body.
Well, that's not true. I wish that was true.
That's true.
I would be a much healthier person if I only ate things I could pronounce.
That's true.
Okay, and then one other thing before we get into what we're knitting. Or whatever. Okay, Spicegirl is hosting, and I saw that you hadn't signed up for this yet. Okay, you know how I've sworn off. I said no more knit-alongs and no more swaps. Well, here I am to talk about. I just talked about the knit-along that I'm going to do, and I'm doing a swap.
I thought about that swap.
Did
Are you
you
talking about the Christmas
Advent?
one? Yes.
Yes.
I'm thinking about it, but I don't know if I'd be super excited every day to open just a little mini. I don't know.
Really? I think it would be cute.
I think it'd be cute, definitely.
Okay.
Maybe if it was chocolate, I'd be more excited. I don't know. I love minis, but I don't know.
I know. I totally thought you'd be into it because you like minis.
I do love minis.
So it's a swap where you can do a mini or a large, or the small or the large. I'm doing the large, and so by November 1st, you would mail off 25 mini skeins. The 25th being the bigger, more special one, because that's the one that they would open on Christmas.
Day, yes.
But yeah, just a little one for each day, like an advent calendar. Well, I was so excited I got started because
nice. Good for you.
I didn't want to leave it until the very end. So
smart thinking.
Hey, I'll never knit the other sock, but isn't that cute with the beads and everything?
Why wouldn't you?
I don't even know if I still have the yarn.
That's really nice. It's thick.
I know.
Wow.
And I had fun with the beads and stuff, but anyhow, so the way I'm doing it is wrapping them.
Oh, cute.
Putting the date.
So sweet. Look at you.
And I'll do different wrapping paper.
Wow.
But I only had this wrapping paper at first, so
really cute.
I didn't make them. Like here's December 1st, here's December 16th.
Fun. And where did you write on it? What
Yeah, so in one of my mini notebooks that I have, oh, you don't want to hit me with the bottle? I am keeping track of what date goes with what yarn so that they'll know what's what.
Nice.
And hopefully I'll find that. It's in a notebook somewhere.
It's kind of important.
It's not in my little Christmas bag, though.
Cute.
I just thought that was smart. A fun swap.
Maybe I should do it.
Because I love Advent
I know,
calendars.
and I have a huge Advent calendar in my house that hangs the whole year through. I never take it down. And I do the whole Advent a verse each day from the Bible in each one, and then 2 pieces of chocolate, one for each of my girls. And when they were little, we'd take it out each day and celebrate Advent and stuff. But I just love it so much. It's quilted, and so it just hangs in my house all year round. But that would be like for me. So
right,
that would be
totally.
Nice, yeah.
I don't know. It sounded cute.
Is it full already?
No, I mean, I don't know when she's going to shut her down, but
might have to get on board.
I think you could still go on. There'll be a link in our show notes.
Okay. I might have to do that.
No, and one of the reasons I was willing to do this is she said no big box store yarns.
Right.
It needs to be like indie dyers. Because nobody wants that.
Yeah.
In their special little...
sorry.
And you have the choice to do domestic or international.
That's good.
And, those that are out there probably have to stick with international.
Yes.
But for this, I'm sticking with just U.S. because of shipping.
Yeah. Well, especially around that time of year. So when do you have to have it shipped out by?
I think by November 1st.
Okay,
just to account for, Well,
and to avoid all the Christmas shoppers shipping. So that's good. That's smart. Very cool. I might have to do that.
Yeah, if you guys are interested in that. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it was a number of spaces. I think she's just going to have it open. Okay. And then she'll match people up.
Okay. So you just exchange with one person. So you send it to someone and that person sends it to you?
I don't know if she's... I mean, I would think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because if I was setting up a swap like that, I wouldn't want to have these triangulations.
Yeah, that'd be really... But she's so talented and amazing.
She does do a lot of that kind of stuff.
That might be fun for her.
Wacko. Crazy woman.
She's amazing, man.
Yeah. When we say amazing, what we really mean is you're crazy.
And we would never do that.
We would definitely never do that.
But
we're not crazy.
I think we're beyond
We're like the epitome of not crazy.
I don't think our brains together could even, think of how to do that stuff. I'd be so confused. No. I don't think anybody would get anything. They'd be like, where's my stuff? I don't know.
No, and I would lose my patience with
totally.
Just
totally.
Yeah, it's better that we don't do that. Stuff. We just want to be able to participate in the fun. Yes. We don't want to be responsible for the fun.
I don't want to be responsible for anyone else's happiness.
Right. No, we have enough adulting duties in our life that we don't handle well. We have to ask you for help.
Can't make our kids happy. No. Why do we think we can make anybody else happy?
Exactly. Should we show off some knitting now? I knew this was going to be like this because we haven't talked in so long. I know. We went an extra half a week when we were going to podcast. So part of this really should be going on the next episode.
Really? Because we'll be podcasting again next week.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Crazy.
All right, we better move along.
All right.
Okay.
So do you have any finished objects?
Oh, I don't think I do.
You don't? Did I? You don't know if you do?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if my those one socks were done. Oh God, what are they called? The whiz bangs?
Yeah.
I don't remember if those were done the last time we did this.
Yeah, I don't remember. What color were they?
They had the magenta toes and heels and cuff.
I don't know if you did show those.
I don't know. I don't know.
See, I think I almost showed these, but I don't think I did. I think I just put them on Instagram.
Right. No, because you had, I think, one done, but not the other one
done. But not the other one? Are you sure?
No, I'm not, but let's go for it.
This is a repeat, sorry. These were my June socks, but I got them done first week of July because I was behind. But these are the socks. The yarn is by our dear sweet friend, Angelique.
She's not that dear and sweet anymore.
She hasn't opened her Etsy shop yet.
Well, you know what? She keeps posting on Instagram these pictures of...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, a couple times now.
Yeah,
and I'm thinking, here we are, your friends.
That's right.
Promoting your yarn.
Local friend
that, buys your yarn, talks about your yarn.
I forgot about that.
And you don't do crap for us.
That's right.
And this is how these relationships work.
That's right. This is how she gets friends.
You do stuff for us.
That's right. I rub your back.
And you better rub my back for a little bit longer than I rubbed your back.
So what?
Anyway.
So who are you talking about? You didn't say who you were talking about.
Oh, you know.
I know.
Okay. And I love Tracy and Jody too.
I do too. They're our twins.
Right, they are.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
But
yes.
but yeah, so Angelique's always posting pictures on, not always, twice now, but still.
Seems like a lot.
A lot when we've never made the feed.
That's right, we
right?
haven't.
We've
That's
never
right.
made the feed.
We talk about her, we just love her.
Yeah, so
But
I do
yeah.
expect to see some naughty knit with love
Gee.
from a
She
certain.
feels so bad.
No, she's not. I wouldn't.
She won't.
But you're whining.
Anyway, we love her
Yeah.
yarn. We can't wait till she opens her Etsy shop.
I know. I was going to ask you if she'd opened it yet.
I don't know. I was messaging her the other night, but we never got on the subject of yarn. And
What would you
Etsy
be
shop.
talking about if you weren't talking?
My daughter had her first date.
Oh, right,
So I was
okay.
freaking out a little bit, and I was like freaking out to her. So I was
But
like,
you didn't freak out to me because you figured
I did
I'm
freak
like
out a
that.
little bit to you. I did. I was like, I texted
And I was just
my
like, oh, that's cute.
what am I gonna do? Oh, it was freaking me out. So anyway, these are gorgeous. These are the blueberry waffle patterned socks, and I loved them. I knit them on size 1, magic loop. Oh, I did the OMG heel, which I'm still trying to figure out. They're still not perfect, and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I don't know. But anyway, they're beautiful and they fit perfectly.
Awesome.
And then I whipped out another pair of socks, and yeah. So
And, what?
I feel like I've knit so many socks that I should just be an expert on sock knitting by now. And I still feel like there's still some pairs of socks that just
Did something happen
like
with those that
crap.
you don't like?
oh yeah,
What?
all kinds of stuff.
Well, I mean, they look like nice socks to me.
Well,
What's
they're
the problem?
Felici, Knit Picks
Okay,
Felici, which
yeah.
I love. Okay, so where do I begin?
Okay.
So
remember,
yeah, I know.
Deep
I'm
breath.
not going to yawn though.
I
so
know,
don't
but you
have to
can
do
deep breathe for
Oh,
other
okay.
things too.
To relieve stress.
Yeah.
Okay, so on here they probably look
When you're
fine.
having a baby.
Yeah, that's true. They probably look fine. Did toe up again. I did the OMG heel. Knit 2, purl 2 for the rib. But there's just several mistakes. Like there. I don't know what the heck that is. I don't
You know, we're gonna say your cat got it.
Yeah, there you go. I don't have a cat.
No.
Okay. And then and so the heels, I had to do so much surgery because I had it was there was a hole there. I'm like, what the heck happened? I didn't drop any stitches. So the heels just to me don't look great. I'm like,
Those look really,
I don't know.
like slouchy, like compared to, I
Yes.
guess because they're just a vanilla sock versus
Yes.
the pattern that really.
Yeah, because they're exactly the same. And
Yeah.
Felici, I think, I don't know, I could be totally wrong, but I think it's a little bit thicker yarn than Angelique's.
Uh-huh.
Angelique's is very fine sock yarn, which I really love because you get a tighter gauge and it just looks really, I don't know, I think the stitch definition looks better. This, I knit on the same size 1 needle, but it's definitely looser and,
Yeah.
but anyway, I knit those really quick. These are supposed to be my July socks and they're done.
Good
So
job.
I didn't want to be behind like I was last month, but I had last week off from watching Everett because my sister and
So
her
you got
husband
some
were in
knitting
Texas,
done.
so I knit quite a bit. So I got those 2 done.
Good job.
And those are my only finished objects, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So how about you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
nothing.
think I have anything finished. I have my July socks that are not done.
Those are so pretty, and that's your up and yarn. No, that's not.
This is Desert Vista Dye Works.
Okay, yes, that's your okay.
This is Little Shop of
That
Zombies.
is gorgeous.
Hermione's Everyday sock.
So pretty.
You know what I love about this is,
Everything.
yeah, I do. I really like
Yeah.
this colorway, but this is neat. This is the Hermione side, and this is how it looks on the bottom
It's
of the
so
foot.
pretty.
And I actually like the look of the side that doesn't have the pattern
Yeah.
better. I mean, I like them both.
It's gorgeous.
But I love this yarn. And this is
Yeah.
the one I've told you guys, right? That this is the one that I'm always asking about.
Yes,
Did I tell you that?
yes, and you ended up having
Finally,
it.
yes, finally knitting it. And so I have started up this one, and then
And what heel are you doing?
I did the OMG
Okay.
heel. And then this one I'm just getting kind of started on.
So pretty.
And I guess I'd better kick it into gear.
Yeah, girl.
Because it is getting to be the middle of the month now,
right.
so I'm gonna have to get moving on those. But I got so distracted.
Yeah.
My that one, the Up in Yarns, is
Yep.
that what
Yep.
that I showed you guys? I haven't worked on that
Oh, okay.
because I started my Celeste. I don't even know how you say it. That Celeste.
Oh, right.
Celeste,
Your shawl.
whatever.
Thing.
It's the constellation chart
Yes.
on a shawl that is knit in the round.
It's a circular, right?
It is a circular shawl.
Okay.
Okay, I thought it was going to be so difficult. The pattern's 19 pages of charts.
Wow.
And
Wow.
but once you get to looking at it, it's not hard at all.
Oh, good.
It's knitting. It's
Yeah,
nothing but knitting. Yarn overs, knit two together, and then placing beads the next time around.
Oh, okay.
The reason it's 19 pages is because she had to divide each when there's like it's round. She had to divide it. So by the time you get to like F chart, that's 6 different charts for the F round.
Okay, gotcha.
And I came up with a way of doing it. If you don't know the pattern, then you don't know what I'm talking about.
Do you have a picture of it?
I do, and I'll be putting the picture up. But what I ended up doing was, for like every 10 rows or whatever, going through and putting where you're doing, because you don't really need to be following these charts.
Right.
There's not a bunch of different stitches.
Yeah.
And so, anyway, long
good.
story short, all this stuff is in my project notes for this. So if you do decide to do it, check it. When I have a pattern that I think is complicated, I go in and I read people's.
Yes, exactly. Notes on it.
Julia, who is Nimru's, I think. She's Pandia's. I'll link it because I'm not saying it right, obviously. But I got some beautiful yarn from her a while back. She knit one, and she put a little TARDIS on it.
Oh, cute!
It's adorable. I'm not doing that, but anyway, it's a really fun pattern. It's had me completely like that is what I want to work on.
See, it's funny that you were talking about how difficult it was, because then it made me feel like I need to cast on something difficult.
No, but it's not at all. I just thought that it was going to be.
Yeah, well, when you look at it, it looks.
Totally.
That's what's amazing about that pattern then, is if it's easy, but yet you produce such a beautiful result, people are going to think it looks difficult.
Wrote this pattern is brilliant.
Brilliant, yeah.
Because I understand the concept of writing that pattern, but to actually chart that out and graph it out and stuff, but...
Wow, that's pretty. I love your beads. Are those beads? Yeah,
those are beads.
Wow.
Those are my stars.
That's beautiful.
It looks like a hat right now, actually.
It does.
Yeah, I guess if all
now,
else fails.
how are you going to, as the circumference grows, how are you going to keep it on needles?
I'll use a bigger cable.
So will you have to use an extender? Is it going to get that huge to where it's...
I don't know. I
don't know if you're going to have a long enough cable. If it gets really huge, because it gets huge, right? To be able
it does, but I mean, I don't think she says anything about having to go. Well, here's the thing: every chart, after each chart, you're doubling your stitches. Okay. And I think F is the last one. Okay. And I'm on E right now, and I've got like almost 300. So it's only going to have does it end with like 600 stitches? Okay. So and that'll fit on a 40.
Yep, that'll fit.
I'm going to have to make sure that's a good point though, that I need to make sure. Oh, I think I do, because I'm using interchangeables. Okay. And I'm sure I have but I'll just make sure. Yeah. But I have, it's my Zumba, it's like my Zumba outfit, because I've got my beginning of the round marker. And then I have little just generic markers for every 20. And then some of them actually have numbers on them, so I just spread those around. And then you use a marker to divide each section of the chart. So I'm on E chart right. I'm on E right now.
I think you said E. Yeah.
Okay, so that one's only divided into 4 sections. Okay. So I've got this divided into 4 sections. So that's a different stitch marker, and I know that these markers are my, to divide it into quarters. And then I've got the hundreds marked. Okay. And I mean, that's what I would say, is if you do this, utilize your stitch markers.
So you're smart. Oh,
you'd have to use stitch markers.
No, I know. The thing I'm working on right now, they recommended stitch markers. I don't have any. No, I haven't messed it up yet. But I only have 100 and something stitches on it.
Will it increase though?
Nope. You cast on the amount you need. It's for the yoga shawl. Yeah. So I probably should, but
I'm a Knitfomaniac. Carrie, she made me a spreadsheet so that I know.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I really want to have this done by the cruise. Yes. So, like the way I am, I wait till a month before the cruise and then decide I'm going to do this
frantically
pattern
get it
that
done,
I've had for years.
Yeah, you have. Because I remember you talking about it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you loved that pattern.
I loved the pattern. I bought the yarn back before I even knew that I hated single ply yarn.
That's funny.
And yeah, so if you follow me on Instagram, you know the dilemma was that I had all this yarn, and I discovered it's single ply. But I decided after much discussion to just go for it and see what happens.
So for that, she takes people's advice, but when it comes to her kids, she does the opposite.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Well, and that was funny because the debate about buy new yarn or work with what you have, that was a divide, that was a toss-up too. And I was this close to going and buying more. Yeah. But I didn't want to start over.
Yeah, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is it's a great color, and I would have gone to Twisted because that's where it would have. That's who would have had yarn if I didn't have time to order it from an indie dyer. And I didn't want to drive out to Twisted.
I know. So what yarn is that then?
This is Madeline Tosh.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's Dream.
Dream in Color?
Dream in Color. Jilly is the single ply. Yeah. Okay. I have a Mad Tosh that is a gorgeous color too, that I have 2 skeins of, and I was thinking, well, I'll use that one, and I bet I could get a 3rd skein that's close enough in color. It's a single ply too.
Oh, interesting.
Apparently at one point, I told you guys last time though that I didn't know the difference between, and so I'd touch it, it was soft, it was a pretty color, I'd buy it.
Totally.
And now I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, and I'm finding too that even lace weight yarn, I was trying to look for a pattern because I love doing lace knitting and with lace weight yarn. But the 2 lace weight yarns that I have right now are single ply, and the pattern calls for 2 ply lace weight yarn.
Interesting. So sometimes the pattern will actually dictate.
Yeah. And so I looked at my yarn and I was like, oh, these are both single ply, so I need to go out shopping and buy some.
Is that more common in a lace pattern? Because I don't know that I've ever come across a...
Well, like my Viajante that I knit, that was a single ply. And
I mean, you used a single ply and that's what it called for?
I don't even know now. I'd have to go back and look at the pattern and see if it's specified. I just thought, oh, it's lace weight yarn. I'm going to use that for this pattern. But I never looked to see if it's a 2-ply lace weight yarn. So I just thought that was interesting.
That is interesting. I don't know that I've ever noticed that.
So I was like, oh, I only have single ply, and I don't know what kind of a difference that would make, you know?
Yeah, I don't either.
Interesting. But, so is that all you're working on?
No, I have my hat, my worm hat.
Oh, right.
That I'm doing on the mustache yarn.
Yeah.
And that was in my Bags by Awesome Granny.
So
my
cute.
farm one.
Yes.
I love that bag.
I love it too. Who wouldn't?
This is
all of her bags
gothic.
are great.
Yes, they are. So my worm hat.
It's cute.
Is coming along.
Yeah.
And it's on the mustache yarn, Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
And I think we decided it's sport weight or DK.
Yeah, I think it is. I think
it's not
sport.
fingering.
I think it's sport.
But I love
it's really cool. I love it. How it's when you stretch it like that, that's really cool.
I think she'll like it. And if she doesn't, I'll keep it because I really like it.
It's really cool.
And when I showed it to my husband, he goes, that looks like a hippie hat.
It does.
And
it totally does.
She's a total hippie.
Oh, good.
So perfect. So,
perfect.
Yeah.
I love hats. I always forget like how much I enjoy knitting hats until I knit one. And then I'm like, they're just such quick gratification.
Very much
you know?
so.
You feel like, oh, I finished something and it's immediate.
And this is totally brainless. This is free, so I'm not giving anything away, but you're knitting 4 rounds, purling 5.
Perfect.
So it's very simple.
Nice.
And I'm magic looping until I do my decreases.
Yeah.
And
that's great.
So yeah, very cool.
Very cool. I should knit that hat. I think I have it in my queue or whatever.
It seems like it might be a good fitting hat. Like, I don't know, it just seems like the way it
stretches and stuff. Yeah. What kind of
I just wish it wasn't called worm.
I know. I thought that too when I saw it. What is there a ribbing, around the...
You know what's weird? It is this is the ribbing.
Okay.
Down here, and like you do some knitting and purling, and then you fold it up and hook the stitches together, the live stitch. So it's like, but mine doesn't really look any different. So
and I wonder how form-fitting it'll be, or is it going to be baggy?
I think it might be baggy.
Okay.
Oh, but I think this was done on a smaller size.
Okay. Usually, a lot of times ribbing is for hats, but...
And that's the thing, is I'm pretty sure it was, and I hope that I did make the change, like I sometimes don't do.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because that'll make a difference.
to look into that.
Yeah.
Or I might not. I might just, ignorance is bliss.
The less you know, the better.
But better, much better. So that's what I'm doing right now. Those are my 3 that I'm working on for the most part.
Well, I am working on bags by Awesome Granny. A beautiful bag. Love this bag.
The fireflies, did you see? You may not have seen it because it was, did you see it?
When they talked about
how they squish them and they rub
no, I didn't hear that part. Somebody else was talking about how we don't have fireflies here.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how much they love the fireflies. And I was like, I wish we had fireflies. It'd be beautiful. It was another podcast. I think it might have been Sue and Chelsea.
Oh, that they have them? Or they don't have them?
I think they do. I don't know.
I wish
what I'm
we had them.
about. I watched so many podcasts.
But yeah, somebody had commented, I think on the YouTube, that someone there, I'm sure they don't do it, but squishes them and then puts their guts or whatever, I guess, on their nails so that they have glow-in-the-dark nails. I guess it's kind of mean. Sorry.
Mean and gross.
Kind of gross.
It's like something a little boy would do or something. Ugh. Yuck.
Okay, on
I have
that
to get
note,
that image out of my head.
Back to
so gross.
Just show your bag again.
I know, show my bag. Beautiful bag with the beautiful little...
Notice the kids do not have glowing fingernails.
No, they do not. They're being sweet little children. Very nice children. So I'm doing the yoga shawl, which is like my, what's that word?
Oh, here she goes again.
Magnum opus.
Here she goes again.
Well, first of all, I'm kind of in love with her because I think she's the cutest thing in the world. Andrea Mowry.
Okay.
She's beautiful. She's beautiful. So I went to her Ravelry page, or patterns, because she has lots of patterns. And I loved all of them. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to knit every single thing that she's come out with because she has just amazing taste.
I remember when you posted that video and I watched it and everybody loved it and I thought it was cute.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool.
Yeah,
so
I just
cool. I know.
Yeah.
I'm knitting it now because I want to have it for fall.
And you picked a great fall color.
I did. I'm hoping I'm going to love the yarn. So far I love it. Like I love knitting with it. I ended up getting, I think this is the right side, so you can see the chevron. Can you see the chevron?
Cute, yeah.
I think that's the front. Yeah, that's the front.
If you can't tell, it's a nice brown.
Yes, it's a brown, and it is Knit Picks. I'm going to reach down here because I can't remember what it is. It's their palette, and the colorway is Grizzly Heather. And it's 100% Peruvian Highland wool. So fingering weight.
It's going to be hot.
Some fiber. Yeah, it's going to be very warm. I have fiber on here from spinning. But anyway, I bought a ton of this stuff. And so this whole thing, when I'm all said and done, cost me like 20-something bucks.
That is amazing.
Yeah. So somebody on our...
but it's not very soft.
It's not super soft. But it's not... Because I asked my husband, Bob, not that he's like an expert on stuff, but I was like, rub it against your skin. What do you think? Because I'm not sensitive to wool at all.
If you're not sensitive, then who cares?
I know.
It's for you, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Of course it's for me.
Okay, yeah. Silly question.
Stupid question. It's not silly, stupid.
Wow. She called me stupid.
Your question was stupid, not you. You're very smart. Okay, just kidding. But anyway, I asked him what he thought, and he was like, I don't think it's too scratchy. And I was like, okay, because I think it's fine, but it will felt if I put it in the washing machine, so it's not going to be, I can't wash it, but I mean, I can hand wash it. But anyway, so I'm excited for that, and this is the one that I was saying you're supposed to have stitch markers before or after each repeat of the pattern, because you repeat it 7 times across this.
I'm a total stitch marker person.
I should be, but so far, I think I don't know if I pay closer attention when I don't have stitch markers, and so I'm really like in the zone, and just, so far I haven't messed up. So, knock on
Do you
wood.
feel that using stitch markers would somehow,
squelch the feeling? I don't know. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
is that what you mean?
I don't know, because, you know what, never mind. There you are again, talking about your feeling. With the I don't know what you like getting in the middle of this one again. Don't come in between you and the cute shawl.
It's just the whole package deal. It's like...
She's got the
pattern is beautiful. I feel like I will wear it all the time. Yeah, the designer's beautiful. Whatever she makes is awesome. So I don't know, I just love it.
So if you're a pattern writer, don't feel bad if she hasn't gushed over how cute you are.
No, it's not about that. But some pattern designers I haven't met her. No. She's beautiful. No, but I just feel like there's some pattern designers who design things that it's like totally your aesthetic. It's like that is my, I want to knit everything that she designs. Like it's just my style. Like that is what I want. I want to wear that kind of knit stuff, you know? So I just feel like she is that type of a designer where I'm like, I want to knit everything she has produced because it's my kind of shawls, my kind of hats. And so I just went on her site and I was like, there's no patterns that I don't like of hers. So
that's cute.
She, what?
The pattern on your left.
Yes. So this is the one I want to cast on. This is a free pattern on Ravelry, Blue Moon Crescent. This is the one that when Michelle said she was casting on her constellation thing, I was like, I have to cast on something really difficult because she's doing a really difficult pattern and I haven't done. And I just love lace. I love anything lace.
Is that a lace weight?
It is. This is the one that's two ply lace weight. So
I don't ever buy lace yarn, and
I love it.
I'm gonna
it's
have
so
to
cheap
start.
too. It's so cheap. Like usually you can find good lace weight yarn for really, really inexpensive.
Really?
So and it goes a long way. There's so much yardage in one skein of lace weight yarn that it's awesome. It goes a long way.
That's because it's like so thin.
It is. But I love it. I love knitting with it.
Do you?
So I need to find yarn for it because
it's just very
I have
pretty.
single ply.
Very pretty.
But so I'm knitting on that, and then I am deciding.
I'm trying to peek.
What are you trying to peek at?
At your stuff. What you
my
got
stuff.
going? Come on,
okay.
let's see. Let's see.
All right. Okay, so this sweater I started eons ago at the
In
beginning
your cute
of our
library book bag.
Yes, by Fat Squirrel. Still one of my I love all my bags, but this is one of my all-time favorite bags from Fat Squirrel.
She got it from a really good friend.
I did. Michelle got it for me for my birthday, and I love it. Okay, so I am knitting the, I forget now because I haven't knit on it forever. There? This is the one that I've had for eons. And
is that one featherweight or something?
Nope, I already finished that.
Oh,
hello.
My gosh.
It's the Freya sweater.
Right.
I don't know how you pronounce it.
Right.
So the dilemma I'm having is, so for the sleeve, for the cuff, and for the bottom of the sweater, it's seed stitch. And I don't love the seed stitch look. I like seed stitch, but not... So that's a seed stitch. So I'm debating, do I rip this out and just do knit 2, purl 2 for my...
Because you don't like how that looks?
I don't like the picture. I feel like it's not going to be very form-fitting. It's going to hang kind of loose. And I don't know if I like that look.
Oh, and so you'd like a ribbing better to
kind of give it some shape. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. I cannot open this. I'm going to show you. See how it kind of just...
Oh, right.
And it kind of curls. The cuff kind of looks like it curls a little bit.
It does look like it's curling.
And so I just don't know if I'm going to like that. And seed stitch is kind of a pain in the rear end.
It is.
It's just tedious. And I feel like knit 2, purl 2 would give me motivation to get this thing done. Because I want to have this done by fall as well, and I need to get going on it because it's been
it's your sweater, so it should be how you want it.
Exactly, I think so too. So I have
and you're not that sleeve. Far.
Yeah, that's the sleeve. So
but you'd be pretty much undoing everything you've done, right?
Yes, everything I've done. Yeah,
pretty much be starting from
pretty
scratch.
much, but that's okay.
I guess that's the question then.
Maybe it'll give me the newfound love.
Probably, because if you're not liking it, that's why you're just not going to knit on it.
Exactly. But then I also did a square on my blankets.
Oh,
because Michelle gave me some minis, and then we got some from our
Carrie and
Darlene. They were sweet and sent us a bunch of minis, so it got me excited to do my minis again. So I did this. You gave me this one, right? This.
Yeah.
Yes,
I did.
And who's that by? You know?
That was that opal one.
Opal. Okay, so I did this one. So it's growing.
Which I never knit the socks with.
No,
I started it, and I just didn't really care for it.
Yeah. This is the one I'm knitting on the smaller needles, so I think I'm doing size 3.
And do you like that better?
I like it, but it's definitely going to take a ton longer. You know what I mean? Like my other blanket that I did size 6 needles,
Can I feel that? Because I'm curious.
Yep.
Oh, see, I like the loose. I mean, I'm not saying ew.
Yeah,
I'm just saying I like it on the bigger needle.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, I know Lori likes them with the tighter.
This will probably be warmer because it's tighter. But it's going to take a heck of a long time
and they're so cute.
For it to grow.
Look at how cute those are.
They are. And it's nice because I just take my minis from my big blanket, and I usually have, yarn left over, and I can usually get a square out on these. Good. So it's kind of nice to use it up,
Yeah.
But, so that's been fun. I've been wanting to get back into
I love
doing
working
that.
on that blanket.
I do too.
It's so fun.
And I always forget about it. And I'm like, why am I not knitting on it more? So I need to do that.
Me too. It's just I have these other things that I always have to get done.
I know. But I do need to get some new socks on the needles. And I'm thinking I'm going to do, where did I put it?
Uh-oh. Did you lose some?
Well, I just lost the... Okay, talk amongst yourselves.
Hey, I'm working on my little sock
Talk
here.
amongst yourself.
I should be showing something that we want to show and not just sitting here fiddling with my socks, but I want to get these done.
Yes.
Still can't find it? Oh my
It's
gosh.
like, I know I brought it.
Oh.
I probably stuck it in a bag. That's probably what I did.
Is it a pattern?
No, it's
Is it a skein of yarn?
a sock blanket.
Oh.
And I've had it forever. It's from Unwind Yarn Company.
Okay. And are you going to do it? You going to do a sock yarn blanket?
I think so, because I had it out today and Everett was pulling on the string.
Uh-oh.
And so I thought to myself, you know what, I should just use that. I've never done a sock blanket yet.
Me neither.
And I've wanted to for a long time. And so I
have
thought,
one.
I know. And I thought, you know what, I need to just do it.
Are you sure you brought it?
Yes, but I know I stuck it.
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
let me see. I'll start talking about something else till you find it. I can start talking about my community service. That would
you
be
know what?
jumping ahead. Oh, what?
I think I stuck it in here. Yes, I did.
Okay.
It's in here. So that's why you have to have a project bag for every project, because I stuck it in with
I
my
like that.
with my shawl.
That's really cute.
So this is, I think her name's Dana from Unwind Yarn Company. She has a podcast also,
Oh.
and I love her podcast.
Because everyone does.
Everyone does, of course. So this is her Jaunt sock blank, 75 superwash merino, 25 nylon.
Are you going to go straight from the...
Yep. What else? How else would you do it?
Oh, well,
Is there
some
a
people have
different
talked about undoing it
No
and you
way.
soak it and then you redo it.
See, to me, I'm like, then why would I even do
Right.
it?
Why get a sock blank?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it from here.
Yeah.
But I think it's really pretty. Have you seen Andy's sock?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
her
know.
Boston Terrier one.
Oh, yeah. I think I did see that, and I think I might have tagged you.
You did, and I
Oh.
I remember that. And I went on her site, and I don't think she has it anymore. I was so bummed because I was like, I have a Boston
Yeah,
Terrier.
that was cute.
That was so cute. She's so talented.
I know. When I see some of those that she's done, I'm thinking, you didn't really do that, did you?
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, our Canada girls had some the other day, and they were showing them on their podcast. So.
Okay.
And they were beautiful that they got from Andy.
Nice.
So what are you doing?
What do I have over here?
Oh, we didn't do our word today.
Oh my
Are
gosh,
we gonna
what is
do
wrong?
our word?
Yes.
We have to do our word.
I even had it out. I had not the word, but I had the box of.
Yeah.
But
Box
where? Where did I put the thing
Wacko
of cards? It was right here. It was here
Oh.
because I know. So now it's your turn to talk while I look for something. I
Well.
had it so that we wouldn't forget it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Is it in here?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I know. You don't.
Oh, I have a question I want
Okay.
to pose to people because the other day I was cleaning
gosh.
my stash, not my stash, but just kind of picking up stuff after Everett left. And I had all of these paper patterns. And I was wondering, what do people do with their paper patterns? Like after you've knit the project, do you throw it away just knowing that you have the
Well, you would
pattern in your
recycle
Ravel?
it.
Right, recycle. Knowing that you have the pattern in your Ravelry library, I save all of mine, and it's stupid because I have all this.
recycle them.
Do you?
I do.
Yeah.
Because they are in my Ravelry thing.
Right.
And I have.
But that just scares me. I'm afraid like one day the computers will crash and
Y2K,
I'll be like,
it could
yeah,
have
and I'll be
happened.
like, I have no patterns, you know?
Yeah. I don't think I'd really worry about that.
Okay. So I guess
you're asking
recycle them. Yeah. Do you guys recycle
I
them or
have
do you
a
save
ton.
them?
Do you see those right down there?
Yes.
All
Oh,
those
boy.
notebooks are filled with paper
See, and
patterns.
I thought of that. I used to do that. I have a huge.
I used to do it too, and now I don't.
Yeah, I have a huge notebook full of
Because
patterns.
that's what happens to them. They sit
I
there on a
know.
bookshelf.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is
crazy.
kind of crazy.
And then do you get rid of all of your like knitting magazines? Like I don't really subscribe anymore to
that's
knitting
funny.
magazines.
That's the funny thing is I
Yeah.
have so many of those
Yeah.
stockpiled. All these pattern books
Totally.
that I never look at.
Yeah.
I want to look at them, and then
You should look at them because the other day it's so funny because years ago when I started knitting, I got this knitting book, and it had all these patterns in it. And I remember back when I first started knitting, looking at those patterns, going, "Oh, maybe someday I'll know how to do
Yes.
that. Maybe someday I'll understand what this means." And so the other day I was looking through my knitting books, and I looked through that one, and I was like,
I
oh my
could do
gosh,
this.
this is so easy.
Oh, that's great.
And it was just kind of cool because
Yeah.
it showed me that sometimes you doubt if you've grown as a knitter or that you know more than you used to. And so just looking through that, I was like, oh my gosh, I really have, like, I've grown. I don't know everything by any means, but it just made me feel like
I could do it.
I'm progressing at least. I
Yes.
don't ever want to be stagnant and feel like I've arrived or that there's nothing more to learn. I always want to keep learning new techniques or new crafts and stuff. So it's just cool just to look at that and go, yeah, I did it. I'm better now than I was. Have you still not found it?
No, but keep talking. You're good.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well I'm going to show my swap.
Yeah. Okay. Good idea.
I'll do that. So, Spicy Homemaker, Melissa did a podcaster swap Christmas in July, and I was paired with Sarah, who has a podcast, Yarn Lab Canada podcast, and that was really cool. And we were all, her and I were both worried about the whole, the whole postal strike in Canada, which I guess didn't happen, so that's awesome. So, do you want to do the word, or do you want me to do this?
Go for it.
Let's do the word.
Okay.
Let's do the word, and then I will talk about Sarah.
Right. I know, because we're all thinking about the word.
We are thinking about the word. Do you draw this time? I think you draw this time.
Do I?
I think I drew last time. But who knows if you can trust my memory. I don't know.
All right. I think that's...
They're all messed up.
I know. Okay, so this is the one we just did.
Okay.
And then these... We didn't want to do crew.
Right, because I think we kind of know what that is.
Kickback, down... We didn't. Okay, so those ones we need to just take out of there. Okay, so you want to hold them?
Sure, I'll hold them for you.
I wish you guys could pick one.
That would be fun. These cards are so thick.
They are. Oh, we totally know this one.
What's that one?
Hot mess.
Oh boy, we're a hot mess every day. Yeah.
But you know what's funny? The picture they show?
A kid being sick.
A kid being sick. That's stupid.
Oh gee, and it says you're a hot mess, son, but you're my hot mess. Ew, that sounds gross.
That's very creepy.
That is weird.
That's disgusting.
That's weird. Why would you say it that way?
Very bad. Very, very bad.
That is awkward and weird.
An attractive. Oh my gosh.
What? So do we not know what hot mess
No, it is. It's what we thought. An attractive individual or thing marred by a disheveled or down at the heels appearance. So really, you're going to say that about your son?
And he's actually sick in bed.
Yes. You're a hot mess, son, but you're my hot
That
mess.
is gross.
Oh my gosh. That
Where'd you
is
get
like
these cards from?
at Powell's.
Oh, well, I guess that explains.
No,
that
it
is
doesn't.
weird.
That is wrong. That is sick and wrong. Forgive us. We are not into that. We do not advocate for that. We do not in any way endorse that. Wow.
That is weird.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. I thought, yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh, now the word's straight.
Oh, boy.
This salami is straight. Oh, well, this kind of goes with the Wylan, right?
Okay.
Straight. All right. Okay. Fine. Oh. Candid. Honest. Keeping it real. True. Right.
I can't imagine
Straight.
my meat cutter talking about meat that way.
And
This
salami.
salami is
I mean,
straight,
that's kind of...
cured. That's weird.
No, people. And, you know, when Renata was young...
Oh, I thought you were going to say something about salami.
I am. She had an imaginary friend called Happy
Happy salami?
We are one messed up family.
Was she a hot mess?
But she was my hot mess. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I want to go
What
with
was
this one
it?
either.
So what was it?
I
Her
don't
animal
know.
or what was her?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, it was imaginary?
Yeah, I said it's her imaginary friend.
I don't picture Renata having an
I
imaginary. I
know.
picture Rebecca having an imaginary friend, but not
But I did when she named it Happy Salami.
What made Happy Salami happy?
We never got into that. But yes. Do we want to go with straight? I don't think I like that.
No, it doesn't seem odd enough.
I think it's the salami that's thrown
So too. And this meat cutter talking about his salami.
to the. I know. Okay, I'm off air. Like, whoa. Do you want to
Are you
pick
getting
one?
hot?
I'm a hot mess. But I'm your hot mess.
Oh my god.
That's actually not as gross as the mother-son
Yeah,
one.
that was
that's
disgusting.
Like, what the
That was just
hell?
wrong.
Very.
Very wrong.
Oh
I
gosh.
don't even get that.
We don't want to get that. Wow. Things not to say to your son.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Salt.
Salt?
Salt.
Oh, are you serious?
Oh my God, they're senior citizens.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't mean to salt your game, boo.
Who talks that way?
Not us. To prevent something from occurring, to impede another person's efforts, to put someone down, insult, or humiliate.
I don't even get that.
Well,
I didn't mean to insult you, and instead you'd say salt. I didn't mean to salt.
Keep your salt to yourself, girl.
Oh.
I don't know.
Wish those old people were here and we could ask them.
You know, you guys, I have to show it. I'll have to put a picture up because it's an old couple. They've got canes. Oh no, they're golf clubs, but still.
Maybe it's their canes.
I think that, well, let's just go with, you know what I learned?
What did you learn?
That Leslie's my main hoe.
Really?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That you're like my best friend.
Oh, why would you call me a hoe?
That's what they do these days.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what Rebecca taught me that.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm your main hoe.
You're my main hoe.
So you have other hoes.
I do. My side hoes.
You have side hoes.
Side hoes. And so I said when she was trying to explain to me what this hoe thing was, and I know what it's.
It's a half object.
Or a whore. I'm not saying you're my
half
whore.
object.
That's what Callie thought when I said that you were my main hoe.
Oh, okay.
At the coast.
Okay.
Or that I had to leave my main hoe home.
Right.
No, so that's a thing, I guess, amongst the youngsters.
Interesting. That's nice to call each other
right?
that.
Someone that you love and care about.
Nice word.
Yeah. So your really good friend is your main hoe.
Okay.
And then your other friends, not like we place them in pecking orders, but
I guess it's good to be the main hoe.
You want to be the main hoe. I mean,
so what privileges do I get as the main hoe?
Oh,
I get to
you
podcast. I get to be your hot mess.
We can talk about straight salami together.
Oh
or
my
happy
gosh.
salami.
So what's our word? Hoe?
Oh,
the other hoe. We could say it's the other hoe because a lot of people are going to think it's half object or half off. Half off the needles. Is that what it is, or a half finished object? When people say they have a hoe. You
are the first person I'd ever heard that from.
Are you serious?
But then since then I have seen it. But remember the first time you said it? I thought you were talking about a hoe, it's like
not a yard tool.
Not a yard tool.
Not a yard tool.
Or yarn tool.
Yeah.
Yarn
so
tool.
is it half object or half finished object or half off the needles?
Well, what difference if it's half off the needles? How do you have something half off the needles?
That's true.
Then you slip some stitches, or you drop some stitches, I think. Yeah, don't worry, you have not arrived yet.
There's still so much I need to learn.
Keep your object on the needles.
Right.
Whether you want to be a hoe or not, okay?
As long as I know I'm your hoe, I'm good.
You are. You're my main hoe.
All right.
I don't know if we have a word or not.
I think hoe's good because that's
be
educational to me because I never knew that. So
between
that is,
Pokemon and the hoe.
What more do you guys need to know in life?
I mean, we don't want to overwhelm you.
That's right.
And really, we've given you a lot to think about.
Yes.
The hot mess.
Yeah, next time you think about saying that word, you're going to think twice.
At least, like I said, don't say it about your offspring. That's
so weird.
Unless it applies. And then be very careful who you say it around, because some phone calls could get made. Child Protective Services might come pay you a visit.
So weird.
Sick and wrong.
Totally. Oh my gosh.
And then
I guess I've never been happy to be a hoe before. So
you're my salty hoe. My straight salty hoe.
Straight salty salami hoe. It's getting worse and worse.
It is, yeah. I think we've put enough words out there.
Yes. Yeah, they have lots of words to choose
from
is
it for the night.
Use in the next 2 weeks. Use all of them or one of them, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, please.
Spread the knowledge.
Any combination will do.
Or all of them together in one sentence.
It can be done.
Yeah.
We did it.
And if we can do it,
it made perfect sense, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay. See, you don't have time to yawn. You're just laughing.
I know, I haven't yawned at all. Fabulous.
It must be entertaining.
You are very entertaining. That's one of the things the main hoe does. Entertains the...
I have to work to become the hoe.
Does that make me the pimp? No.
I guess so.
No.
Unless pimp means something else that we didn't know. It probably does.
Probably does.
Yeah,
Yes.
who knows? You should ask Rebecca. What does pimp mean today? 'Cause
Yeah.
maybe it means something else that we don't even know.
Totally something else. But I'm not gonna. Not gonna.
We don't want to know all that stuff.
So we're at an hour and 15 minutes,
Wowzers.
and I haven't shown a single thing.
That you bought?
Yeah.
Community service?
Yeah.
Well, mine's very short.
Is
so.
it?
Yes, because I don't have much community service.
I have to show you. I went to World Market today.
Did you?
And I got the cutest little bucket.
Oh, that is pokey little puppy.
Yes.
I love him. He's so cute.
So adorable. I had to.
I might have to go back and get that.
I know. It was just so cute.
So
they had a few
cute.
of them. So, yeah.
Very
loved
sweet.
it. I thought it was perfect for keeping some yarn
It
in.
is perfect.
So I'll just tell you real quick because this is special. This is by Knitted Wit. And
Beautiful.
this is the Love is Love.
Mm-hmm.
And 10% of the proceeds of the sale of this for all time are going to be donated to 2 local charities that one of them is geared towards youth in the LB. I don't know all the letters. I'm sorry. I wrote them down.
Yeah. Somewhere. Is it in your notebook, your green one?
Not that one. Oh, it's over in my little pokey. See, I have a pokey thing, but it's not Pokemon.
Oh,
the pokey puppy guy.
Puppy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
this
sweet.
one.
Yeah,
So that's why I got that bucket,
Very
because I
cute.
just thought, perfect. But yeah, I mean, it's not Pokemon, so I'm not hip.
Right,
but,
right. Yes. She has lots of notes.
I do.
You're a good girl.
Okay, yes. 10% of the sales to the Q Center and Outside In, which is the one that focuses on youth. They advocate the LGBTQ. What does Q mean? Okay, we don't know.
I don't
but
know.
anyway, I thought it was a great thing to support for
Beautiful
helping folks out. And yeah, super duper fun. Sparkly.
It's like the best of everything in
It
there.
is the best of everything. It's
the
awesome.
colors, the sparkle.
Superwash merino with 8% Lorex.
Interesting.
Lorex? Must
What's
be. I think
that?
I've heard people talking about some new sparkle thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know, but pixie plied, isn't that cute?
Cute.
But yeah, I love those
Beautiful.
colors.
So sparkly. I love sparkle.
I have a lot of
You do have
sparkle going on
sparkles,
today.
yes.
So you guys, this is the one that I got from the Real Lush Knit that I was on my walk and I pulled over from my walk, remember? No, you don't. You're just like, you have to totally set alarms for her.
Yeah.
She's just in Seattle. We should have special rights.
We should first
because we're close.
Well, not. I was gonna say first.
But no, we get nothing. So I set my alarm, and I was wanting to get out on my walk, so I thought, nope, I'm not even going to worry about this shop update. And then
But you do.
I did. I pulled over from my walk and got it, and I didn't have my glasses on, so I wasn't even sure what I was buying, but it was like, whatever.
But were you dressed? You were dressed, right?
I love it. I did have some clothes on.
Okay, that's good. That's good. You remembered that.
Yes, I did. But yeah, this is so
That's really
freaking
pretty.
beautiful. I love it.
It's gorgeous.
I know.
Man.
And
so
then
pretty.
this one,
Wow.
this is Nitty by Color. It was one of her, well, I loved the name of it. It's Witch Please.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Cute.
So it's a Halloween kind of color.
That's beautiful.
And, yeah.
Man, all of them beautiful.
And then I think I don't recall if I'd showed this one. This may have come right after we podcast because I think you've seen it, didn't? Or maybe I just
I
showed
don't think
you a
I've
picture.
seen it. Yeah, you might have shown me a picture. I
Okay.
don't think I've seen it in person though.
This is by Mothy and the Squid, and I think she's in the UK.
Okay.
But she has fabulous. Look at that. It's
That's
like
beautiful. It's like sky or something.
it is. It's like sky with rainbow.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And it's really. I love how it feels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's got
Very
fabulous
squishy.
colorways.
Very pretty.
So, anyway,
it's gorgeous.
that's what I will show from my community. Oh, except
Gorgeous.
I also got this at World Market today.
Yes.
These note cards.
Oh, I saw those.
They're
I
so
love
cute.
those.
They're vintage patterns, and they're just blank note cards.
They're so cute. I thought
cute.
about buying those when I was there.
Yeah. Yep.
Very cute. You did.
Yeah, I did. I couldn't not.
Couldn't
Too
resist.
cute. I love cards.
You have to take one out and show.
I will do that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was open.
Well, I checked one that was open,
okay.
and then I bought one that wasn't. So they're just
So cute.
I think I'm gonna have to show a picture,
Yeah, you
maybe
might
because
have
it's
to.
just not gonna come up well.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just blank note cards, and
So
there's
cute.
a few different ones in there.
That's
I thought
so
of my
neat.
sister-in-law because she likes that vintage stuff, but I didn't buy them for her.
Neat.
I'll send you one.
Sure.
Hey, what's your
awesome.
community service?
So, I mean, I just bought all my yarn for my yoga shawl. So that's not anything like super duper special. And then I bought a skein from Michelle, so I thought I'd show it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what friends do, you know, they sell each other yarn. So this is Republic of Wool,
Well,
the
good friends would
dinosaur
just
egg.
give it to them.
You do that all the time now, so sometimes I have to pay for it.
And it's
you know,
nice when you guys buy the stuff, because then I feel justified in
exactly buying new stuff.
I told Michael that, you know, most of this was all from just PayPal money.
That's right.
He's like, you know, that would be great.
3 years from now, it's still from PayPal money.
The never-ending
That's
fun.
right. That's right.
So that would be great if it hadn't been stuff that you'd originally paid for to begin with. But I mean, that's flawed logic.
That's true.
Yeah. So
and it's in a way you're recycling.
I'm totally
You're
recycling. It's upcycling.
So it's a good thing. You're doing community service for other people.
Right. It's just like we're all sharing.
That's right.
And I like that.
Sharing is caring.
Yep.
So.
And I move more and more stuff all the time over to my Will Swap or Trade or whatever, just because it's fun.
You do. No, it's awesome. I mean, if you're not going to use it, you might as well sell it or have someone else that will use it. So
well, that was the thing with my mustache, that mustache indie dyer thing. You know, I love mustache yarn, but that color, it just wasn't. I mean, I could see where someone would think it was pretty, but I knew it was not one that I cared about.
Yeah.
And so Jeno Fantastic bought it from me, and that's how I justified the Lush one.
Exactly. No, it's perfect. I think it's great. It's like I think everybody should do that once in a while. Just go through their stash and reevaluate. You know, do I still love this as much as I used to, or should it move to a different home?
Exactly.
So back to the podcaster swap. So I did it with Sarah, and she's from the Yarn Lab Canada podcast. So you guys should check her out on YouTube. She just had twin boys, so she is very, very busy. So the fact that she even sent me a swap is a miracle in and of itself.
And is she still going to be able to podcast with those twin boys?
I don't think she's had one recently, but hopefully she'll keep it up. I hope so. So anyway, we were supposed to knit, or I don't know if you could just make something. I'm not sure what the criteria was. I knit something for her, but she knit something for me. So I think you knit it. But anyway, she did this adorable ornament. It's very cute, and it's already Everett approved. He grabbed it as soon as I got out of the mail and started biting on it. So I might have to keep it away from him. But I think it's beautiful. I love the red, and the color work is gorgeous. Got that, and a beautiful card, which I've seen this card before. I don't know if my sister had gotten it for me or what, but I think it's really cute. It's a bunch of daisies.
Very cute.
They have smiley faces on them.
They do? Let me see.
Yeah. They're little smiley faces. They're very happy daisies.
That's funny.
Then she sent me, which was very smart of her, and I hope her package when it gets there isn't ruined, but she said she was going to send me, she thought about chocolate, but then it's been very hot in Canada, so she thought against that, which I was stupid and sent her some Moonstruck chocolate because it's local, but I did put it in a bag, so I'm hoping it gets to her safely. But so she sent me, in lieu of that, some authentic Canadian maple syrup, so I'm excited to try that. That'll be yummy. And she sent me some beautiful minis, which they're very big minis too.
I love that one with the turquoise.
It's gorgeous. She used it in a baby sweater, so that's sweet. She wrote that on there, and it's Patton's Croix turquoise. What's that word? Jacquard.
Really? Jacquard.
Jacquard. I don't know, but it is really pretty. So anyway, that was awesome. And then she sent me one of her hand spun minis that she spun herself. Which if mine looked as good as hers, I would have made
How's it going with your new spinner thing?
I love it.
Good.
Love it, love it, love it. In fact, I posted, well, I'll get through with this really quick.
Sorry,
yeah. And then she sent me some David's tea, which I am so excited about because I've never tried David's tea. It's strawberry rhubarb parfait and then love tea number 7.
Ooh,
so cute little.
Love tea number 7. I bet you'll have that when you're working on your yoga shawl.
Maybe I will. Maybe
it's
I
your
will
love
by myself.
shawl, yeah.
That's right. It's my new love obsession.
I love the little tins that
it's so
in
cute.
Too.
Oh yeah, and I've been wanting to try David's tea because it is a Canadian company.
Yeah,
and I never tried it. Well, maybe you and I can have a cup together since I'm your hoe.
You are. Yes, we can have some love together.
That's right. Oh yes, so my spinning. So a couple, I don't know how many people, it was probably just one person, said on Instagram when I posted my video of me drop spindling, they said, oh, you make it look so easy.
You do make it look easy.
I do have to say though that the fiber I am using is makes all the difference. This stuff that I'm using is baby camel and Tussa silk. So it spins like a dream. So yes, it looks easy.
No, Leslie tried to show me how to spin a couple years ago. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do remember that.
Oh my gosh, it was I was a hot mess. It was a hot mess.
But it takes practice.
Yeah.
But I do have to say that this fiber, I mean, it is so wispy and beautiful. Like, what's the word? See, I'm not an expert at spinning. Drafts beautifully. I mean, like, it's just fluff.
And when I see that around my house, I'm mad because it's from my cat.
Well, yes, it's gotten, I mean, it feels just like, I mean, it's real hair. It feels like, I mean, feel how soft that is. It's silk and camel, baby camel. So it's gorgeous.
Well, I'll totally start saving you cat hair.
Thank you. You should. Although my daughter's allergic to it, so I don't know how that would work. But so anyway, if you guys could ever get your hands on some baby camel Tessa, I think it's 50-50. Yeah, it's my favorite. I could spin it till the cows come home, whatever that means. But it's
well,
amazing.
That wouldn't take long where you live.
That's right. I have cows right out back. So yeah, that's
you wouldn't
true.
be spinning for long.
Not my cows, but yeah, somebody else's cows. Yeah. But anyway, so spinning's been fun. In fact, last week I was able to spin a lot because I didn't have Everett over, so just kept spinning away. So
awesome.
Yeah.
That's it. As I was looking through my notes, when I was talking about my constellation shawl, whatever it's really called, I don't know how you say that word.
Is it a weird word?
Well, maybe not to everyone else, but to me it is. Let's
see what it is.
It can't be too weird because...
Right.
I'll show you later.
Okay. Just see
that doesn't do much good for this, but...
well, they can... Well, maybe they can't look it up if they don't know the name of it.
Well, no, because I'll have it.
Oh, that's right. You'll have it up there.
It's... I don't even actually remember right now.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's called. I can't. It's like my mind's blank. But
all the time.
I wrote it so many
celestial,
but it's not that. It's like it's like that, but not that.
Huh? Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, if you do beadwork, I've talked about bead aids before and how much easier it makes it.
Yes.
Because all you do is you take your bead aid. It's just a piece of wire, and you pull your stitch off, and then you put the bead on and pulls it, so you're not doing the crochet hook. Well, the other part to that, and she does still sell them, I checked, beadaid.com, is a bead nabber.
Okay.
And I think I got one for you. I got one for, it's just this little thing that fits on your finger, and you'll see a picture here. And then it's got like a Velcro kind of thing on the tip.
You didn't get me one.
Oh, I didn't? Oh my gosh.
You got me the bead aid,
okay,
which I love, and it's the best thing I've ever used for beads.
Well, I don't know if you'd have a problem grabbing beads, but with the nails, it's a real pain. Well, this bead that you just go like that, it gets it on the tip.
Nice.
You put it on, and
oh wow, so it's like it wouldn't be magnetized.
No,
it's
like
sticky?
it's like Velcro kind of thing. You know,
interesting.
And oh man, I felt kind of silly when I bought them.
Yeah,
I saw them somewhere. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get these.
You're good at that. She'll buy random stuff, and I'll be like, okay, now you have to tell me what this is and how's it gonna help me.
And then years later, I try it, and sometimes it's great, and sometimes.
Well, it's funny speaking of that because I found something you got me a while ago. I still don't even know what it is. I took it out the other day, and I was like, I have no clue how to even use this thing.
Well, tell me kind of what it is.
It's a string, and it has a ton of silver. Loops on it. And I'm like, how do I use this?
Oh yeah, that's for when you're doing short rows, I think.
Okay. So I was like, I don't know how this, and there was no instructions.
Right.
I was like, this is one of those random things Michelle bought me.
Totally.
I don't know how to
I'm
use
pretty sure that's what it's for, but I'm not positive. I've never used mine either.
Yeah.
I don't even know where it is now.
She'll throw these things in little gifts, and I'm like, oh, neat. What is this? Teach me how to use it.
They all have like some purpose, but
I'm sure they do. I know they do.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Because if I want it to get used and used right, I give it to Lori. Because she'll actually figure it out.
Good for her. Maybe I can show her a picture of it. And she can tell me how to use it.
No, I find mine someday. But I think I got them, and I think they're for marking short rows. I think
maybe.
And because you know how when you're working short rows, and then you go back and you want to find to lift the thing, and but I mean now it's like I've done so many short rows, I can find the thing. I don't need
on your own.
But when I first started doing short rows, they were hard.
That's
it was kind of hard.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can just hang it from your rearview mirror. I don't know. It's a car charm.
That's right.
Anyway, so the bead nabber. If you do any beadwork, I really recommend both the bead aid and the bead nabber.
The bead aid is awesome.
I know it's genius, and it's
simple.
Not a big deal. But she does something so it never snags your yarn or anything, and
Yeah, it's a
I
great
hated
tool.
dealing with those crochet hooks.
Oh, yeah.
And when Melissa Warford used to podcast with us, I remember when we talked about, and she said something about using dental floss.
Yeah, there's some that's...
And I don't understand that either.
Yeah, I know the Knitmore girls, they use the floss thing, and I never have found... I need to find it. I'd be curious, because I think you can load your beads on it, and it holds it because it's not felted, but it's got fuzzy, something.
Yeah, I just don't even understand what happens there.
But they swear by it, so I'm sure it works awesomely. I've just never tried it myself, but what you got me was awesome. It worked perfect.
Yeah.
So, and it's really simple. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna. I got this thing, but I'll show it next time.
You can't say that and then just be like.
You think?
But it's cute.
Okay,
From what I get, I don't know what it is,
it's
but
by
it's cute.
a gal. I think it's either 19 stitches or 21 stitches. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I really like your thing, but I don't remember what you're called.
Did you put it in your notes or not?
I put it in
show notes.
In show notes. I started doing show notes and hooking up links, and it's all saved in a program right now.
Okay.
So it will be there. I just don't remember if it's 19 or 21.
That's funny.
Both would be cute. But it's this book. It's an organization.
It's really pretty. The fabric's really pretty.
Yeah, I didn't love the fabric at first, but then the more I thought about it, I thought, well, it's nice and neutral. And so many of my bags have a lot going on.
Yes.
And this does not.
Yep.
It's got some little polka dots, which I do like. So
is that what you call them, polka dots?
Those
I was
are
thinking
polka
it looks
dots.
like a flower of some sort.
Well, those are flowers, but see, this is just
that's
polka dots.
Yeah. Yes, okay. Sounds cool.
And so it opens up.
So cute.
And you can do a lot of tips here for interchangeables, which I have a million sets. And I had decided this was going to be my sock book.
Oh, neat.
And so, but then I got to thinking, with all these spots, I might add in like up to size 6 maybe, even though I wouldn't use those for socks.
Right.
When I go to knit something, because I have them in so many different places.
Yes, I know.
I just want to get the ones that I use a lot together. And then here you've got, so I've got lots of size 1s in here.
Neat.
And then over here.
Oh, cute.
Scissors will go here, but I need to find,
protector.
I need to find, I have a pair that has, I have a couple pair, I just can't find them right now. So scissors will go in there. Here is a little bit magnetized.
Oh, wow.
And so for your needles, your darning needles.
That's so cool.
I love this part. It's got these little things that you can hang your progress keepers and stuff.
That's brilliant.
And then this little zippy thing to put some stuff in. So I have
smart.
I know. I thought this was brilliant.
Yeah, it's really well thought out.
Yeah. And then
planned.
a zippered pocket here.
Perfect.
And then a place for DPNs.
That's awesome.
So yeah, and I thought,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I just loved it. And this is definitely more than something I could make. Like a lot of bags I see, I'm like, I could make. I can do that. But this is like beyond several years away, and that was if I really started sewing with like some direction.
Right.
So I didn't feel bad buying it because it's
so cute too. I mean, it almost looks like a little purse, like a little clutch.
Totally, yeah.
That's really pretty. I think that's really smart.
Very smart. So 19 or 21. And she sent me a couple cute stitch markers with it. This little skein one that's sticking out here.
That's cute.
And this little bird. Like a bird. This cute little bird is like her trademark or whatever.
Cute.
And, well, not a trademark, but
her symbol
logo
or
thing.
her logo. Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel bad that I can't think of it. But I've got most of it down.
Right. Yeah, use something. People
it's
can
an
search
odd
both
number.
those.
No, it'll be there. I'll put it up on this thing. But yeah, it's an odd number of stitches.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so go enter, and we're not even going to ask you to tell us how to do anything.
What are we going to do?
You don't have to solve any of life's mysteries
problems.
for
They don't
us.
have to do
no
that.
Problems. Tell us how great we are. Really.
It'll be short.
How much
one person will enter.
No, they can make stuff up.
They can make stuff up.
We do it all the time.
That's true. That's true. Make us feel good. Yeah.
Tell us who you like better. No.
No, gee.
Do you like mommy or daddy better?
Nice. Oh boy, that'd be easy.
No, that's
Michelle.
I
like Michelle better.
I like you better.
Right.
You're my main hoe.
Oh, I'm glad. Somebody's got to be your hoe. I guess it ought to be me.
It ought to be.
How did she tell us what their favorite episode was? Or maybe what their favorite, if they had a favorite
moment,
segment or moment, what their favorite moment was. That'd be fun. That'd be fun, but then we'd have to think of what our favorite... I still think my favorite moment was when you were talking about walking out of Wicked. I think that just cracked me up. I was dying. That was hilarious to me.
That was, yeah.
But there's so many fun moments, but I'm biased, so...
It's been fun. It's been fun. And it's gone by so fast.
I can't even believe it. I mean, it's just...
I know.
It's unbelievable to me.
Yeah. But then, I mean, time does go by fast.
It does. And I guess if you do it twice a month, I mean, that really does go by really quickly.
Yeah.
But I just... In some ways, I feel like we've been doing it forever, but then in other ways, I feel like it was just yesterday.
Right.
You know, and how nervous we were our first podcast, and just not really nervous. I don't know if that's the right word, but just...
Well, it's funny how many times we've changed trying to get this lighting down.
Oh my gosh.
We're still struggling with it.
It's our nemesis.
It is. It totally is.
Yeah.
But we don't want to go on and on about how much we appreciate you guys watching us, but we really, really do, because it does make it a lot more gratifying to do this when people watch it. Well,
it encourages you.
It totally
does. I think if you saw that, people weren't watching or whatever, it'd kind of make you feel discouraged and not.
I think it would be discouraging.
Make you feel like you're not helping or encouraging anybody else, or just.
And it is fun to have that community. Like we've talked about before, just that whole community of.
Well, some people's comments have made me cry. Some people's comments have just made me feel like, oh my gosh, humanity's not so bad after all.
Totally,
so
right?
Everybody that messages us and sends us messages, it's very sweet and kind. And
it is, and you do. I mean, I feel like we have friends, and I hope. Oh, you know what I learned on? I mean, I think I knew this, but I never really did much with it. On our group, I know that when you save a project, you can share it to a group.
Okay.
And so when I save my projects in Ravelry, I share it to our group.
Oh, neat.
Well, you can also go in as a member of the group and look at the projects that have been shared that other people have shared. Okay. And so other people have shared projects with the Naughty Knitwits Ravelry group.
Neat.
And so I went in and was looking at them the other day, and that was fun to see what. So if you guys are saving your projects on Ravelry, save it to our group, because I'm actually starting to look. It's fun to go see.
Be fun.
Yeah, see what people are knitting that watch us.
No, definitely, and to get ideas for other things.
I know, because there's so many patterns out there.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It is.
It's awesome. It's a never-ending.
I know. I love Ravelry.
Craft. Yeah.
Those people that thought of Ravelry, oh my gosh.
Brilliant.
I'm sure there are a lot of bugs to be worked out, but
I'm sure
I didn't pioneer it, but I sure enjoy it.
Yeah, no, it's a huge benefit to knitters.
It really is.
Crafters,
And,
crocheters, anybody. Yeah, it's awesome.
I don't know what else. I mean, it's knitting and crochet, right?
I mean, they might have. I don't think they have
what
spinning.
Else is
there? Do they? Do they have a spinning thing on there? I've never checked into that, but maybe they have something.
Well, are there patterns for spinning?
No, but there might be.
There's probably Ravelry groups for spinners.
Yeah, that might be.
Yeah.
So
because there's all that that one thing that people do. That one thing that they do. It's like tour de fleece.
Oh, okay. Yes.
There's lots of groups for that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I guess it's just a way to communicate with other people that are doing the same thing you're doing, maybe.
Yeah.
But well, I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful to be doing this with you.
For you.
So it's been fun.
Yes, it has.
She hasn't, unfriended me yet, so I guess we're here to stay for a while longer. I don't know.
No, because remember, I'm the stalker of the group.
So it's an unhealthy
I finally
relationship.
got what I wanted. Oh, I'm sure in several ways. Several ways.
So codependent on
Very
each other.
Codependent. We don't need to talk about that now, though.
That's right. Save that for future.
Save that salt.
That's right.
I don't know. I'm still not sure about that whole
I don't
thing.
either. I don't get it.
I don't like any of those words.
Yeah.
Just totally.
Just made me feel dirty.
I know. Once there was that one with the mother with the son, we really just should have stopped. Because it was like
downhill
bad.
from there, and then now I'm a hoe. So.
No, you were a hoe a long time ago.
I just didn't know it. Oh my gosh.
Dirty blonde hoe.
It's not quite dirty.
No,
is it?
Not at all.
It's been just colored, so
it looks great. I love it.
Do you approve?
Can I backpedal anymore? Is it necessary?
Well, see, I'm trying to look like you. Like now, our hair looks similar. Your
hair always looks better than mine.
No,
I like your hair.
Your hair's very cute and adorable. It's very pretty.
I like yours better. Anyway. Okay,
enough kissing butt.
I know we'll stop squibbling between the two of us. The way old hoes
drink
do.
Our tea together. Our love tea.
Our love tea, yes. Okay, you guys have a good week and a half, and then
we'll be
try
back.
I know, we'll be right back.
Because you're stuck with us next week.
If
you don't get sick.
Well, I know.
Yeah, or if she doesn't leave the country or go somewhere.
No, not going anywhere till Alaska.
That's right, next month.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Oh, but I got to tell you, because I know everyone wants to know.
Yeah.
Right, because my dad was going to go on this cruise with us with his little woman.
Yeah.
But then they broke up.
Sad.
So he told me cancel the cruise, but I didn't because I knew they'd get back together. And then it was like right before, well, then they got back together, and I said,
good.
well, hey, Dad, guess what? I didn't cancel your cruise. And he's like, oh, cool,
Good.
So then by May something, we had to pay everything, and so we paid it, and none of us bought the insurance. We're just like, because the insurance was extremely expensive,
Bummer.
So we didn't buy it. We were like, well, just whatever.
Yeah.
Well, he called me the other night and said, look, okay, senior drama?
Wow.
This is
a
senior
thing?
citizen drama.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was. I thought all that crap ended by a certain age.
No, well, it does, but then, I don't know, I think it starts again.
Wow.
Anyway, so they've split up again. So he wanted me to cancel his cruise. He's only getting half his money back.
Yeah, and so my dear sweet friend offered to let me and my husband go. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, I couldn't go anyway because I don't have a passport. And don't you guys go through Canada?
Well,
or
I
something?
think technically you're supposed to have one. They do say to, and so we did get our.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if
a
it's
passport.
technical or not, but yeah, we did get our passports.
Yeah, but she was sweet enough to offer the trip to us.
Would have been fun.
I mean, I'd have to pay for it, but it would be way cheaper than any, and I would have loved to. But
it would have been awesome.
Someday,
Maybe someday we'll cruise together.
Yes,
just us.
That would be fun. Yeah, just us.
I mean, no kids. I wasn't trying to exclude the husbands.
Well,
yeah. Anyhow,
we'd have more fun. We'd have more knitting time.
I know. I plan on that. Anyway, the good news is that my dad is going to come house sit and dog sit for us.
Oh, okay. So did you find anybody to take the tickets though? Like, how does that work then?
No, we just canceled it, and he's out his money. I mean, he gets half of it back, but he's out half of it.
So they're not going to get back together?
Well, then she calls me that night.
Oh, gee.
I probably shouldn't be talking about this on the podcast.
Do they watch it?
I doubt it. I mean, like, the chance of that happening is very slim. But I don't want to be like, that one, and then I told you about the gal.
Yeah.
But anyway, I felt really bad because she was surprised that he canceled the cruise.
Oh.
So I'm like, well, wow.
Yeah,
I'm not getting in the middle of this.
Right.
Cruise is canceled, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh,
so
that's sticky.
Yes.
Yeah. So would you tell her? Just
I didn't answer.
Oh, you didn't answer.
When you don't know what to say, don't answer.
Does that apply to people for our podcast?
If you don't know what to say, don't answer?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't called anyone yet.
Usually always reply very quickly, though.
Oh, right,
I'm the bad
with that.
one because I just don't have time.
Well, we try.
But I try to respond to things as quickly as possible.
Okay, so now y'all are up to date with the drama.
Senior drama.
The senior drama, yep. Poor old guy.
Oh, it's sad.
Yeah.
But you have a house sitter now. So
I do, and so it really does make me happy.
Yeah, the dogs
he will be here all the time, except maybe an hour or so here and there. So they'll be in heaven.
Oh, I'm sure they'll love it.
They will.
Good. That's good.
Yeah. So anyway, all right, you guys. Well, thanks. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Sorry, it's
like
so long.
9 days. Or,
9 days.
Yeah, and I doubt that I can edit it down.
I don't think so.
I'll try.
Or not.
Or not. Yeah, whatever. All right. Bye. Adios.
See you later.